common question we get asked is, what is fatigue asking from me? Like, often people are in conflict with their own body thinking, I'm trying everything. Like, what does my body want? What is fatigue asking for? In this video, I'm going to answer that question. So the first thing I want to say is, of course, recovery from fatigue is not as simple as any one thing. And in this video, I'm going to talk about the relationship between your mind and your body, not because I'm saying it's the only thing or for everyone the most important thing, but for many people, this is a key piece of the jigsaw. So let's think about it like this. There is our mind and there is our body. And there is a relationship, hopefully there is a relationship between these two things. For a lot of people, part of the pathway into fatigue is the mind overriding the body. So our body gradually runs out of energy and our mind says, no, we got to keep going. We've got deadlines, we've got priorities, we've got things that we want to do in life. So what happens over time is that relationship gets more and more stretched and more fragmented. Often at the point that someone's then suffering with chronic fatigue or ME or fibromyalgia or long COVID, it feels like that they are in a dysfunctional relationship with their body. One's angry at their body, they're frustrated at their body, they want their body to be able to do more. But the body doesn't trust the mind, doesn't trust the person. In fact, sometimes flaring up of symptoms is the body trying to get our attention. So one of the key pieces here is we have to learn to listen to our body. Now, I remember the first time someone said that to me, and I was like, it sounds like you think my body is saying just one thing. What my body can feel like at the time was being like in a meeting with 10 other people and one person saying, you're bored, go for it, do more. And another part is saying, but if you do too much, you're going to crash. And then another part saying, I'm anxious and on edge and I want to do something. Another part saying, I'm totally exhausted, I need to rest. It's like, what bit do you want me to listen to? So to listen to our body, one of the key things is to learn how to regulate our nervous system. If we can calm our nervous system, it's much easier then, because there's much less noise, there's much less going on. It's much easier to then actually listen to our body and what's happening in our body. In fact, check out this previous video that I did on 5 steps to reset your nervous system. That will help give some more context to that piece. So as you then learn to listen to your body, the next key thing is to discover your baseline. What's the level of activity that you can do versus what you can't do? How do you basically ensure at the end of each day, there's a little bit of energy left? Like you're building more energy than you're spending. It's like if you need to get out of debt, you need to have more money coming in than money going out. And then gradually you're paying off that deficit over time. The challenge is often what happens is when I talk about baselines, people don't discover their baseline, they try to decide their baseline, right? And it's often based upon an overly optimistic view of how much they can do in a day, a week, a month. It's almost like what I call an aspirational baseline. Like it's the baseline we want to be at, but then what happens is we keep pushing ourselves to be there and then we keep crashing. So you discover your baseline of where you are. And you do that by learning to listen to your body. Now, this listening to your body needs to be done in a particularly careful way. Because if you're constantly analyzing and overthinking every symptom that you get, that's driving up your nervous system. So it's a balance of regulating your nervous system, listening to your body. Sometimes we're physically tired, but actually we're more emotionally tired, and physical rest is not what we need. It's to go and spend time around people that lift us emotionally. So we also learn to decipher the type of tiredness that we are experiencing. As we regulate our nervous system, and we learn to listen to our body, discover our baseline, operate within our baseline, typically the system will start to settle. We gradually start to notice that we're building more energy than we're spending. When our body's asking us to stop and to rest, we're actually able to do that because we're in sync. And over time, that relationship between our mind and our body repairs. That rather than it being a sort of sense of inner civil war, it's a sense of inner alignment, of inner balance. As we progress down the recovery path, we talk in the Optimum Health Clinic about stages of recovery. And as we move to the later stages of recovery, what we also find is we have a bit more give. We don't always have to be perfectly aligned. We can push through because we have the energy reserves to be able to do that. And when we're in balance, we know when we've pushed a bit too near the edge, and we have the confidence to rest, to slow down, to take it easier. When there is a fractious relationship between mind and body, despite suffering from a complex chronic illness of which the primary symptom is fatigue, I often find that people are on some level afraid of fully resting, like fully surrendering, because the fear is that if I really relax, I'm never going to come out. Like if I really surrender to my body, I'm going to get more ill. That is not how it works. You don't get more fatigue by resting and surrendering to your fatigue. You get more healing by doing that. Now, in the short term, it can feel like we go from being sort of tired and wired, and we lose the wired because we get more regulated. Sometimes we then feel more tired, but that's okay. That's because deep healing is happening. And that is what fatigue is asking of you. It is asking you to have deep rest to allow your body to recover. Now, we have a free assessment tool here at the Optimum Health Clinic that can help you do this. So if you click the link below this video, you're going to answer a series of questions, and then we're going to give you a personalized report based upon how you've answered, which will give you indications of things like your stage of recovery, the type of tiredness you are experiencing, the key bodily systems that are impacted for you, what state your nervous system is currently in. This can be super helpful of them personalizing what you need for the next steps on the recovery journey. It's completely free to use this tool, but I think it'll be a helpful way of bringing together the principles in this video. I hope that's been helpful. Thank you for watching.